So one of the principles that I want to put it across is your market trend movement around Singapore is very important. Why is it that we need to make sure that things are going on progressively in Singapore? So this is what happened in the last 3 decline based on numbers. That means all the up and down. These are all the downs. We have Asia financial crisis in 97, 2000 dot-com burst, financial crisis, and of course our not so favored cooling measure since 2013. Notice the decline number of quarters: 10, 15, 4, 15, and the decline. Very interestingly, these are all not our fault. Global fault. That's why we also went down. When we do our own cooling measure, our decline is only 12%. Meaning it's very measured. The government will love it to go down even more, but it just cannot. There's just too much liquidity in Singapore by all the investors and every owner. So the decline of 12% actually does not play a huge factor when you're doing investment. A 12% I could easily gain back through the capital returns in time to come. So what goes down should eventually go up. Agree? We can't sustain our 15 quarters of decline on and on and on. There must be somebody out there who just want to spike it up so that your property market will grow. And right now we are seeing that spike. Why? Because the sale of volume in terms of market, the private property market at least, has already increased tremendously. If you look at it, the number of launches, the resale market, it has been increasing year after year after year. For real estate, one key element that you need to look into, first very important, is that when the news come out today, you will only feel the heat 3 years later. Okay, at least 2 to 3 years later. It's a very common understanding in terms of our slope of cycle. You don't expect today the measure come out, the prices is going to immediately affect. No. People will sit back, wait, and then they will take action later on. So this will actually signify, which is why you see from 2013 where the cooling measure is, actually the number of units did not really drop in terms of transaction volume. Alright? So these are data that you can actually see. We need to look at all this every single day. So you do not want to be the last batch, like how a lot of the investors who, when the cooling measures come in, they couldn't do anything. Like what Leon just now mentioned, wow, why the government come in and stop me from the cooling measure? I cannot do anything. It's actually whether you want to take any chance right now. Because if by you taking chance right now, am I right to say that tomorrow the government could easily just come out another cooling measure? And then will it force us out of the game? Potentially, yes. So will we want to capture whatever is happening right now to enter the market to see a progression growth? Of course, all these are done by numbers and calculation with you during our consult. All right.